Guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to our channel. Hey, beautiful people. Good evening. Welcome back to our channel. How's everyone doing? Happy New Week. Please give us a thumbs up. Please give us a thumbs up. A salute to now, my people. Welcome, welcome. Hey, guys. Welcome, welcome. How is your day? How is your week? Hope you had a good weekend. Welcome, welcome. So, we have a lot to cover tonight. How many of you follow me on Instagram? Please give us a thumbs up as you are joining the stream. Just hit the like button, subscribe if you have not yet done so. A lot of people are watching and they have not subscribed. So, it's a new year, new me, as we always say. So, please give us the gift of subscribing today. Can you hear me loud and clear? Please confirm if you can hear me. We are going to have a very, very interesting show tonight. Um, so just give us a thumbs up before we get into it. Give us a thumbs up, share the stream, share it, because it's going to be like a master class. Yeah, I have quite a lot to say. Those of you who follow me on Instagram know I've been talking all morning. Like my Insta stories have been busy. How many of you have seen my Insta story today? My DM have been crazy since yesterday. All of you sending me stuff. Auntie B, have you seen this? Auntie B, have you seen this? And so many people giving me flowers. I mean, over the fire, well, not too much. Well, not too much. I raise my hand for now, not too much. Thank you very much for all those very positive, flowers and feedbacks that you keep sending me. You guys make me feel so special. Honestly, just when I'm thinking, is anybody even learning anything? Then I get this DM that will say, Auntie B, because I'm listening to this show, I've learned to do this, I've learned to do this. And I'm like, oh my God, people are listening, they are learning. So, guys, let's not get tired because people are actually listening, they are learning. So, I always salute. Thank you so much, D. I appreciate you guys. We are here to discuss about this announcement made by Tuface Idibia yesterday. So I went to church like a good Christian woman that I am yesterday. Came back from church quite late, very, very tired. And after dinner, I was just about to chill. As you know, I'm not really doing the stream on Sundays anymore because I find that, it's not really working sometimes. So this year, I'm just going to apologize ahead and say, guys, I've been faithful for years to stick to the Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, but now I'm just gonna do it as as the time and my energy and my schedule permits. So please bear with me. That's why you have to have your notification on. Make sure you are subscribed and your notification is on so that you don't miss when I just jump in because I'm just gonna do it, randomly. I'm not gonna be able to stick to the structure that I previously did. Please accept my well, how do I say it? Is it apologies or accept my please try to be understanding. It's not really easy. I'm juggling a lot of things and I'm trying to show up for you guys all the time, as much as I can. Thank you so much for all the love that you always show me on this platform. I appreciate it. So yesterday, I was just chilling on the bed, trying to get my nightcap, and I didn't have time to look at social media all day, obviously, because I was in church all day. So as I said, I was just trying to see that the world has not ended, that rapture has not come without my knowledge. It's on social media. We'll find out whether when the world is ending. So I said, let me quickly check. Oh, thank you, Monica. I appreciate you, my darling. And then I saw the post. So we're just going to go through it one by one because it's a lot to dissect, right? This is quite a lot that we're going to dissect tonight. Actually, we can't cover everything tonight. We're gonna have to look at it at another maybe on Tuesday. I'm thinking Tuesday. Tuface is the one that started this gist yesterday night. From nowhere, so randomly that Two-Face is not like some of these celebrities that are usually very dramatic, always posting and things like that. I mean, for all the years that we've known Two-Face, it's been, he stays off drama. Yeah. He usually stays off drama. That's the truth. Mm. So when I saw the post, I was like, oh my God, what's going on? So when I first saw the initial post by Two-Face, it was obviously, even when you post something, that's the thing. When you're a celebrity, even if you post something on your Insta stories and delete it, once the blogs carry it, then it's not something that you can actually delete. So the first post he posted was talking about how he and his wife Annie has been separated and actually going through a divorce. Okay, I think this is the post. And he said, hello, my beautiful people of all federations. Well, this thing I have to say is short but also long. I and Annie Macaulay have been separated for a while now and currently filed divorce. I will grant a press release soon to say my story, not because it is anyone's right to know about my personal life, but because I love my people and I need them to know my innocence or offense. Stay blessed, my people. I love you all. It was very short. And, I read it again and I realized that he used Annie's maiden name, which is Macaulay. That's her maiden name. She goes by Annie Macaulay Idibia, which is her full name. But I noted that in this post, which was on Two-Face's instant story, it was only Annie Macaulay he called her. And of course, a lot of people are going to react because Two-Face is a big deal, right? He's a big celebrity. Everybody knows him. He's been in the game for a very long time. So yeah, he will get the traction that he deserves because it's a big deal. And then I was like, oh my God, I was saying to my family that, oh, maybe I should try and get this and talk about it tonight. I was trying to set it up, trying to do the thumbnail, even though I was tired. And then just as I set it up, I saw this next post. I saw this next post. This same Two-Face said, oh, my Instagram account has been hacked. Efforts are being carried out to take it back, to take back control. One love. I'm like, this is not too bad. What is going on? Too Baba doesn't do drama. What is going on? Oh my goodness. So I was saying to my family, I said, you know what? I don't want to go and embarrass myself. If this thing was posted by trolls or by people who hacked his account, then I don't like fake news. So I'm not going to do it. Let me leave it. So initially I was going to see if I can force myself to do it yesterday. And I said, you know what? Let me give it time. Let me see what's happening. Let it unfold. So I don't run with, fake announcements. But a lot of people in the comment section of this particular post were like, Tubaba, what are you doing? This one, it doesn't sound genuine. Because if your account was actually hacked, you can't get it back so quick. The post was today. Now you're saying your account is hacked, and the same post where you're telling people that your account was hacked is today. It will take time. Moreover, his account is verified. So, yeah, so I said, you know what? Let me leave it. Let me go and sleep on it, and then we'll see what's truly happening tomorrow. I mean, there's no rush, right? It's good for you to do your homework so that we find out genuinely what's going on. Welcome, everybody. Please give us a thumbs up. Yeah, so I just left it. Please give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. Good evening. Welcome. Thank you to everybody that has joined this live stream. We want to talk about Idibia and Tuface Idibia today. So this their loved triangle, this marriage, mm, is one that has really been tumultuous for too long. Yeah. So as I was saying, when I saw the initial post by Tuface, I had two reactions in my head. I said, thank God. Honestly, I was like, oh, at last, thank God. Because in my mind, I was like, these guys have not been happy for a very long time. Annie has been miserable in this marriage for a long time. It's like they are literally holding on to this marriage out of obligation. I suspect as well that Two-Face has not been happy in a long time. And it seems like, you know, trying to hold on due to obligation, due to proving people wrong or right, social media validation, family pressure. I don't know. We all know. As Nigerians, we know how hard it can be with marriage. Living a marriage is not easy for Nigerians. It's not. Honestly. In other cultures across Africa, it's quite easy. I think the only place in Nigeria where it's actually a bit simpler is in the northern Nigeria, because their own marriages, because it's done under Islamic laws, they can divorce quickly, you know. But marriages are it's not something that you just get off. You just don't get out of it. But when I saw it in my mind, I was like, oh, at last. One side of my mind said that. And then the other part of my mind was like, oh dear, poor Atlas. Sorry. I say Atlas. Sorry, PJ. It's what you're making me do. You're making me call Atlas. You don't take that dog out of here just now. Me and you will fight. Sorry, guys. I was like, poor Annie. Poor Annie. So recently I've been seeing a lot of reaction. People like saying a lot of things about Annie because she's in this show on Netflix called Young Famous African. Or is it Young Rich African? Yeah, something like that. I saw the season one and season two. I think the season three premiered about 2 weeks ago, and people have just been dragging her. I didn't have time to go watch it, but today I've actually been binging on it. Ah, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, JC Atlas don't collect. See, the decision about who we marry, it can literally make you or break you. Ah, this decision is something that no wonder when people stand up in the altar and they are getting married, they say, you hear the priest saying it's not a decision that should be taken lightly. Sometimes, I don't know about you, do you feel like people take this decision lightly? Because this singular decision about who you want to commit your life to can literally make you, or it can finish, it can change the trajectory of your life completely. So we all know the story of Annie and Two-Face. They met when Annie was allegedly 16 years old and Two-Face was about 24 years old, both very young. They didn't have money. Two-Face was not famous. He wasn't popular. He didn't have, you know. However, from when she was 16 until they got married 12 years ago, yeah, they got married 12 years ago. If you look at the history, you will see that if Annie had, like, what would I call it? If she had good advisors, or she wasn't so in love, because I can call it love now, but I've looked into it. I did a bit of research about Annie, and I can tell you categorically that that love was not healthy. It wasn't healthy for her as a woman. It wasn't healthy for Two-Face as well. It was like a compulsive, obsessive kind of love. Yeah, yeah. Shayo said that the rumor out there is that she was 15. Yeah, they were quite young. You should see the pictures. They were both of them were young. Obviously, Two-Face was older. But I think Two-Face may have been her first boyfriend. Yeah. So I want to talk to you guys, first of all, about their journey. Then I will talk to you guys about this relationship and what I think personally in terms of, you know, how the whole thing has played out. So they got together when Annie was maybe 15, 16, and started dating. In the process of dating, for the period of time they dated before they got married 12 years ago, Tuface had 5 children with 2 different women. I mean, you can't make this thing up. And so there are a lot of relationship lessons that we can learn from these 2 people. Because in hindsight, Annie had no business marrying Tuface. Yeah, it's an obsessive love. She had no business marrying Tuface. How are you dating? And Annie has my empathy, ladies. You guys know I'm all for women supporting women. And my own, take on women supporting women. Sometimes it's tough love, but it's always love. I have love for my fellow women because when you're in love, sometimes you make the wrong choices. Loving eyes does not see. How is it that you are in a relationship with a young man who you started off with as a very young teenager? She was in the You Are the African Queen music video. Young girl, beautiful, beautiful girl. Annie, oh my God. Beautiful. When you say classic, natural, I don't know what other English to use to describe Annie's beauty. She's naturally, effortlessly beautiful. She had such a big, big, big life ahead of her, irrespective of whether she married Two-Face or not. Because she was already into acting, she was into, entertainment industry. That's how she came to be in the video. So irrespective of marrying Two-Face or not marrying Two-Face, Annie would have been the Iniedo of today or Rita Dominic of today. She had it in her. But you see, my fellow sisters, ladies, when you put your life on hold because of love and you throw your dreams away because of marriage, this is the result. This is just the result. It is the results. Because let's digress. Let me start from how this relationship, you know, when they were dating. Two-Face has always said it. He doesn't hide. He even sang a song about it. I like women. I like woman. Are they straightforward though? How else do you want him to say it? And this is why I keep telling you guys that if a man tells you, this is who I am, as ladies, we often try to see if we can change him. Oh, he will change when we get married. Oh, maybe he's just this face is going to grab. This is who he is. So he had a child, 2 children with, is it Pero? She's called. Had a child with Sumba. Had another child with Sumba. You are still with him. For whatever reason. Then she now decided to have a child. And then Sumba had another child. 5 whole children. You are dating somebody and your child is it the 5th or the 6th child within that relationship. So, what I'm saying is that all the handwriting was already on the wall that this was going to be a very, very chaotic marriage. But Annie stayed for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe she felt like, oh, we've been together for too long. Somebody is saying in the comment section that maybe because her parents separated, she was desperately holding on. But my take is not even staying in the marriage, but even marrying Two-Face in the first place was a mistake. Because he already has all this baby mama. There was going to be drama. But she went ahead and married him. Right? Guys, please give us a thumbs up. They got married, did the traditional one. He proposed to her. They went to Dubai to do the wedding and all that. And then she had her own children. Right? Even after they got married, According to the story, correct me if I'm right, guys, you probably know more about their history more than I do. Pharaoh's last baby was born after they got married. So there were five children or four children before they got married. Her baby was the fifth one, and then there was another child. Five whole children for two different women. So I don't know. I don't know. The foundation. Yeah, the foundation is very important, guys. Is the lessons we need to be looking at. The foundation was wrong. The Bible says that when the foundation is wrong, what can the right you can't do anything. Everything about marriage is the foundation, how you started. Whatever you accept at the beginning of a marriage, you have to continue. So that baby mama drama thing was there from the beginning. She saw it. But she still felt like, oh, he chose me. You know how some women will feel, oh, he chose me out of all the baby mamas. It's me he chose. It's me he loves. And she was holding on. And in the process of holding on all these years, she sacrificed herself. She sacrificed her hopes, her dreams, her ambition, everything that made her Annie Macaulay. She sacrificed everything in the altar of this marriage to Tuface. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to come here today and drag Tuface. I don't think Tuface is a bad person. Okay? I haven't met him in person, but everything I've heard about him, everybody says nice things about him, that he's a kind person. I don't know if he's kind with this announcement now, because what everybody's saying is that even the people that are dragging him, people like Toke Makinwa and all the celebrities that have come out to speak about it, is the timing that they are talking about. Okay? Because now Stella is telling us that Stella Puff Face is telling us that Annie is in rehab. So I was telling you guys about the young rich African program on Netflix. You should see Annie on that show. She was a mess. And you know that back in was it 2023 or 2024, her brother, Idibia's brother, made mention that Annie was taking some stuff, allegedly. Guys, you don't need anybody to tell you, even though you have no knowledge about, how these things play out when someone is on drugs. Yeah, you needed to see Annie on that show. She was busy fidgeting. She was just scratching, fidgeting. She was not herself. She was, oh my God. If I look at her picture from maybe 15 years ago or 15 years ago, and now, oh my God. My goodness. It's not the same woman. All the years is like now, because of everything she's been through in this marriage, she doesn't have a sense of identity without Two-Face. And if anybody knows Annie, please, you guys should go and beg anybody that loves her to tell Annie she shouldn't go back to that show. That show is so toxic. There is nothing they are doing there than to be dragging one another. I don't even see first of all, reality shows they are full of nonsense. Anyway, there's never anything there. It's just drama. So this young famous African show that she went and put herself, there's nothing there. All they do is they just go out, gossip, and talk about one another, and then this person will go and tell the other person that you said this about me, and then they start fighting. It's not a very healthy place for somebody that is so emotionally fragile like Annie. It didn't serve her any good. I don't care if they are paying her $1 million. She should never go back to that show. And you can imagine my surprise when I saw Iniedo there. I was like, what's Iniedo doing here? Iniedo is too big for this now. All these East African stars that, no, I don't know, they are not in the same category. I'm sure they are big in their East and, Southern African countries. But Iniedo is, anyway, I'm not here to talk about the show. Let's face what we are here to talk about. We are here to talk about Tibaba. We are here to talk about Tibaba. Guys, give us a thumbs up. Yeah, give us a thumbs up, guys. Yeah. The way, oh, Ruka, you saying it right. The way, is this, what do they call that one? Is this Zara they call her? No, it's not Zara they call her. Her name is not Zara. What is it Zara they call her? That one that has 5 children and got married yesterday and was saying she's already calling the husband a narcissist. That's there. Zari. Thank you. Her name is Zari. The way she called Annie out, the kind of bitchy behavior those ladies have, I'm like, Annie doesn't need this. She's too fragile. But Annie too brought the drama. If you want to be honest, are you calling somebody's husband? You say he's too young for her. That is the children and they are in the same age bracket. She too, she brought the bitchiness too. Anyway, let's forget about the show. She should never go back there. That show is a mess. Now, I don't think she should be on that show because those ladies, they are not nice. They are not nice. Annie too wasn't nice, to be honest. I don't know what they are doing. And Squanky, for goodness sake, what is it? What is the deal about that person? By the way, what is the deal with that Squanky? Whether it's Squanky or Squank? Let me focus. Let me focus. Guys, give us a answer. I don't know what is the deal. What is Annie? Yeah, let me tell you a little bit about Annie. Annie has a very soft heart. She's this kind of girl that loves deeply. She's very, very emotional, and her emotions take hold of her and control her. She lacks emotional intelligence, and she cannot control her impulses. And that is why I told you there is actually a word called obsessive love disorder. You can Google it, though, guys, because I had to look it out. Obsessive love disorder. When you lost somebody to a point that you lose yourself completely. And I shared some of the attributes. I don't have time to go into them, but I will list some of them for you. And as I'm listing, please tell me anyone that I list that does not reflect who Idibia is today. Just tell me if I list anyone that doesn't reflect her, because every single attribute that this obsessive love disorder displays, is what Annie has. Every single one of them. She has all of them. So I'm going to list them for you. Number one, the attributes. So I'm sharing 10 attributes or 10 facts about obsessive love disorder. That's what it is called. Number one, losing your self identity. Has Annie not lost her self identity? Does she look like a woman that has any identity? Okay. Number two, jealousy and insecurity. How many times have we seen Annie? And I'm not blaming her. Like I said, I have a lot of empathy for her. She's a victim of someone that has literally sacrificed her life because of love, marriage, family, keeping it together, like a lot of women have done. But again, when this is done on a very public space, it's done openly. Everybody sees your insecurity. Everybody sees your meltdown. It is not easy. And that is why her own is a little bit more painful, because it's done on social media for everybody to see. Asin, darling, how are you, love? I haven't seen you in a long time. So good to see you, darling. How many times have we seen Annie breaking down on social media, screaming and shouting, Innocent has gone to Cipero, Innocent has gone to America without telling me, Innocent has done this, Innocent has done this. Yes, that's called, it's brought on by serious, severe insecurity and jealousy. And that's something they cause them. That's something they cause them. She was not always like that. Number three fact about this obsessive love disorder is toxic, is a very toxic dependency. It's okay to love, but when you depend on somebody too much, that's why, even as mothers, yeah, when we breastfeed our babies, at a point, we wean them of that breast milk so that they can eat solid food. You cannot breastfeed a baby that is 5 years old, except in me, if I walk. If there's something else that is happening now, if you are breastfeeding a 5-year-old boy or girl, highest you say you want to breastfeed 1 year, 1.5, 2 maximum. But you see, the reason why we wean babies off breast milk to be eating solid food is because we don't need them to be dependent on the mother. When there is this dependency that you feel like you cannot live with another human being, it is not healthy. It is very, very toxic. And that is what Annie has for Tuface. It's obsessive and it's very toxic, that dependency. Even on the show, go and watch the show, you see. I need to see Innocent. I need to go home. I need to see Innocent. It's like she doesn't feel her being. Her essence is gone. She's lost her essence. Without Innocent, there is no without Innocent, there is no Annie. That's number 3. I'm giving you 10 points. Let me run through them very quickly. I don't have time to go into details. I'm still going to do lessons. On Tuesday, we'll do the lessons that, we can learn from this situation, because it's so sad. Really, really sad and heartbreaking. Number 4, when you don't have the ability to set little or no boundaries. Yeah, you cannot set any boundaries at all, because you're all over the place. Your emotions are controlling you. No boundaries. Because if she had the ability to set the boundaries, when they started, Tuface had one child, two children. Well, Yoruba said that any relationship where a child, two children have been birthed is no longer a relationship. That's marriage. So if you want to look at it in the real traditional sense, if not Akpero is with another man now or Sumbo, they are literally they will be Tuface's wives, because she has multiple children with them. Is this her inability to set boundaries that made her to still go ahead to continue with a relationship with a man that has multiple baby mamas and babies everywhere? So you that is thinking, it's me he pick me. Oh, he doesn't love those ones, it's me he love. You don't have the ability to set boundaries. Yeah. And you cannot blame people for not respecting the boundaries that you didn't set. Yeah, that's number 4. Number 5 is loss of growth. Loss of growth. No, anyone that I've mentioned, guys, you are listening to me. Is there any one of them that does not apply to Annie? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist. But common sense, when I Googled it, I just knew that this is what she's suffering from. It's an obsessive kind of love. Obsessive, love that, without this person, I cannot live. It is not healthy. Loss of growth. When did you see Annie in anything apart from this young, famous African? When? She was supposed to be an actress. In fact, it's one of the things that the girls, this Dari girl that was so mean to her, after Annie finished calling her out and saying that her husband is too young for her because she has 5 children. That's what she used to insult. When was the last movie you did? Hmm? What do you do? What's your job? What are you known for? It's like she either follows Two-Faced when he's going to do his business or he's going to do his show. And that's why, unfortunately, people that are saying these things about her getting into drugs, they say that's how it started. She's bored. When Two-Faced goes on his shows and she tags along, she stays in the hotel, and then allegedly she starts to get high. Oh my God. Losing her growth completely. Not being able to develop herself completely. Her life revolved around Two-Face and her children. Her children, her children, her children. I keep telling you guys, women, as much as we are maternal, we love our children to death. If anything happened to you, say you buy, God forbid, your children go leave, oh. Your children go leave. My sister has been gone for over 20 years. Her children are alive, living their life. So, yeah, don't lose yourself, don't lose your growth. That's number 5. Number 6, When you neglect other important relationships in your life, I don't think Annie has friends. Even all these people that are coming to her now, trying to help her, we understand she's in rehab, that people like Tiwa and Toke, all the people that are calling Tuface out, are helping to look after the children. They're not real friends. You know what I mean by friends? It's friends that you've been together, not acquaintance or celebrity friends that is just, oh, we see when we see. Her family, look at the dynamics in her family. Her brother literally called her out the other day, saying it was the brother that told the whole world, first of all, that Annie was on drugs. So obviously there is something going on in her own family. She's losing, other important relationships because her life is all about Two-Face Idibia. Everything is all about Two-Face, Two-Face, Two-Face. It's centered around her marriage to Two-Face and her children, which is not it's not a bad thing. Women love marriage. That is the thing that God has put in us. Every woman wants to be married, except they've had some bad experiences whereby they now feel like, oh, I don't want to marry anymore. However, even in a marriage, you should still retain your individuality, retain yourself, retain your purpose, retain your humanity, retain your person as a human. I don't think Annie has any friends. I mean, genuine friends, guys. And this is what happens when you are obsessive in love and you cannot detach in any form or shape. Let me tell you something. Even Two-Face, Two-Face for this marriage. So I'm not giving him a pass, so you guys know. I hold Mongo Parks accountable. But I think even Two-Face is tired because they are both unhappy. Do you understand? I think Two-Face is miserable. He's been miserable for a long. He and Annie, they are not happy together. They've not been happy for a long time. And that's why I was saying to you guys, when I saw the post, I was like, Okpeo, Okpeo, thank God, finally. Because they are not good together. Two-Face will go and do something, and he will start shouting. He'll come on social media and be calling him out. He will call the mother out. He will call all the family out. She will record voice note. They will be dragging. I'm tired. I can't take it anymore. They both need therapy. She cannot cope mentally. She's broken down many times. She's not herself, but she will not leave. She will not leave. My goodness. This love, eh? What number am I? Number 7. Manipulative behavior is another characteristic, another thing about another fact about this obsessive love disorder. Manipulative behavior. Have you seen it? Has it not come to play in this relationship? Have you not seen it? Yeah? You've seen it now. Number 8, raising conflict all the time. Always conflict, Shani. You cannot, it's always conflict. There's always something going on. Number 9 is emotionally draining. So if you go and see that show, I keep making reference to that show because that is the only recent thing that I can say Annie has done that we can point to, right? I don't know if she's done any other thing. You can tell me in the comment section. Guys, please give us a thumbs up. We have 1,083 people watching, but the likes are very, very few. Not even up to 300. Please give us a thumbs up if you are gaining anything. Am I making sense? Tell me, if I'm making sense with all this analysis I'm doing. I don't just want us to talk about it in terms of, oh, Two-Face is a bad man. He treated Annie bad. Annie refused to leave because she loves him so much. I want us to learn real life lessons. These are real life lessons so that you can also, because when you are looking at other people, it's good for you to draw lessons and apply them to your own life. How will this help you? So that you can assess yourself and evaluate your own relationship. Because a lot of women are codependent like that. You feel like, this thing, oh, I will buy, oh, this, oh, that, oh, that is why you don't, for any see me, ni see me. You don't have any peace. You cannot sleep. Any small thing, peke, you are shaking, you are vibrating, kilo day. What is it? Is either you marry or you no marry. Either way, a healthy relationship or a healthy person will say, I will be okay. If you can say, I will be okay with or without this person, it means you are in a good place. But Annie is an emotional wreck. Yeah. Did he contribute to this? Of course he did. He did contribute to it. So there are different categories of women. Let me tell you the last one. I said number 9 emotional draining, and then number 10 is the fear of loss and abandonment. Yeah. The reason why she stayed all these years is because of the fear. How am I going to lose? Where I suffered, where I reaped, where I know innocent when he didn't have anything. Another woman will come and be enjoying the fruit of my labor. People will be telling her, I stay there, oh, stay there, oh, it's your own. Nobody can take him from you. See, people will push you they will literally push you to your grave when it comes to marriage issues. You alone can determine if this is if it's healthy for you. It's the fear of abandonment. Oh, I don't think Annie can physically or mentally, think about her life without innocence. Because she's been with him for so long, the codependency is so high that she cannot even figure that, maybe I can have a life without this guy. We have 2 kids together. We can co-parent, and I can finally, you know, try to get my career back. I feel like Annie is in a place where she feel like, where am I going to start from? All my mates have gone far with their career. I didn't pursue my career. I am doing Mrs. Idibia, and this is who I am now. I'm 40 something years old, and where am I going to go? People don't just wake up and start taking drugs. It is pain and inability to cope with the reality, the trauma of life. That's what drives people to whatever they are doing when they start taking that stuff. So, yeah, the news about them breaking up is not necessarily bad news as far as I'm concerned. I understand that she's in rehab now. I'm sending her love, all my love and light to Annie. I pray that God will give her the strength to be able to find herself, to be able to say, you know what? Yeah, I didn't have the strength to do this before because I'm afraid, because I depended on you, because I loved you, because whatever it is, whatever excuses. But now, I think this relationship is run its course. It has run its course. Tuface is not happy. Annie is not happy. The children are not happy. They are not. On this show, she's literally shaking like this. She's shaking, shaking, shaking like this. I looked at her and I'm like, oh my God. See what a bad marriage can do. So the summary of what I'm trying to say is that it's not that Two-Face is a bad person. Yeah. There is another woman who can marry Two-Face with all his philandering, baby mamas and everything, and they will be okay with it. So PK says this thing that there are no irreconcilable differences, just irreconcilable people. So I don't think that Annie and Two-Face, they are a good fit. From the beginning, they were not a good fit. Because the kind of woman that Annie is the kind of woman that loves so deeply. She cannot share. She's not the kind of woman that her husband will be cheating or, having side chicks or having baby mamas, and she will not mind. Some other women, they don't mind. There are some Nigerian women that, as long as you are coming back home, I have money to live the kind of soft life I want to live. You are providing. The children are being taken care of. What's my own? I don't care. There are women like that. But that's not Annie. Annie is a lover girl. If you see her on the show, she kept saying, oh, I love love. I love love. How many of you saw that? The people that saw the show. You would have seen that she kept saying, I love love, I love love. Yeah, she's in love with love. And when a woman says I'm in love with love, you have to be very careful about that utterance, because I'm a lover of love too. But you have to be careful that you don't love love more than you love yourself. Because if you love love too much, that love can inherently destroy you. It can. You have to be very careful. Did you guys see that? Isha, you saw she kept saying, oh, I love love, I love love. She stayed all through. So what am I saying, guys? I'm sharing the link in the comment section if you want to jump in. It's all about lesson and learning. You know how that's how we do on this platform. It's not about blaming or even shaming. I don't know Tuface, but people say nice things about him. Everybody that's accounted him always say that he's a nice guy, he's a cool guy, he's generous, always trying to help. Annie is not the right fit. So in my mind, I'm thinking they should never have gotten married. If Annie had the willpower, when Two-Face started having babies up and down, she would have just dusted her slippers. In all these Yoruba movies, you just see somebody dust their two slippers like this. They will not wear it again. Oh, they'll just chuck it under their armpit. Who is calling me? Where is this call coming from? Is somebody calling me from? No, don't call me on Instagram. Call on if you want to join the show, please. Somebody's calling me from Instagram. If you want to join the show, you want to contribute, you need to come to YouTube. Use the link in the comment section. So I was saying that you will see that this person who does their slippers like this, they will just dust it, put it on. They won't wear it again, no, they'll put it under their armpit, and they will they will run. That is what she should have done. But she thought that she's found the love that will last. Two-Face is not that man. It's not. So I mean, I'm just looking at them and I'm thinking, a lot of celebrities like Tiwa, not Tiwa, Toke Makinwa, they are dragging him saying, why now? Why now? Why now? The reason why they are saying why now is that, okay, everybody understands that this marriage was not working from everything, all the drama that has been unfolding for years. But I think the reason why they are dragging Two-Face is because Annie is allegedly in rehab. And again, because of this dependency that we're talking about, this obsessive love that we're talking about, if she finds out now that Two-Face is divorcing her while she's in rehab, they say, only God knows what will happen. I don't think she has the capacity to take it. So I don't know. I pray they don't tell her. Maybe they should just keep it away from her. But it's not healthy for her. And, no matter what people are saying now, I think Annie will be good. In life, sometimes you have to go through the storm. The storm will come before the calm. Whenever there's a storm, yeah, and it's a really, really bad one, then after, there will be the calm, there will be the rainbow, and then things will be okay. But I sincerely think that she'll be okay. If she will only just finally put this marriage behind her and move on with her life. There is so much to life. And she's a beautiful, gorgeous woman. But this marriage to Tuface Idibia, nah. It has run its course, and I think they should just lay it to rest and just say goodbye and co-parent as best as they can. That is my submission, guys. If you agree with me, let me know. If you don't agree, I'd like to hear your opinion. Why do you think that Two-Face is announcing this now? And why do you think Annie stayed this long? Why did she not leave with 5 baby mamas? Why did she stay this long? And why is Two-Face that we know he doesn't have any drama? Why is he announcing it and doing it on social media? Why? Okay. Let's hear your thoughts. Thank you so much, everybody. I've done 50 minutes. Let's take calls. Hello, Asin, darling. How are you?
Auntie
Unmute yourself.
B, Happy
How are
New
you? I
Year.
missed you. The last time I saw you was when we were running that the video matter.
Don't be small. It's been so long. Man, I've just been so busy
Mhm.
trying to balance plenty things. This matter is
I
really, really
understand.
painful. It's really painful. Everybody, no matter where we stand, I feel like for me, I'm more annoyed that he was the one that had the guts, to break up. It's not like we don't
Mhm.
know that it's supposed to end, but
Yeah.
we just felt like Annie should be the one because of everything she
I
has
don't think Annie
suffered.
would have ever broken up with him. Oh. I don't think she
No,
will. I don't think she has the
that's the
willpower
part.
to do it.
We know that she will not. So we thought they have saw the above all. At this point, everybody had just
Mm,
given up on her, so to speak. She was the sacrificial lamb in the sense of woman where they suffer with
mm.
man. Annie was our story.
They
So
even
for
gave
him to
her a name on social media. They call her they call her the long suffering wife, endurance wife. That's what they call her. The
exactly
truth.
Exactly. Like we just knew she was that friend that would just say, okay, oh, now so she be, that kind of thing. And then with this show, she was already under hot soup. I felt like the fact that he came out and now did the Annie Macaulay thing. I'm like, bro, who is Annie Macaulay? Where from where to where? It was quite disrespectful and coming from him that is someone that doesn't really talk. So we also want to hear from his side, like
Mhm,
why are you bringing it out now and like talking and the rest. But I will not lie. If you
mhm,
look at it, she has lost too much, Auntie B. She has lost too much.
mhm,
She just needs to get to a
mhm,
point. People need to encourage her. She's just 40. I mean, Pete Doche is still acting now.
mhm.
She's just 40. She can go back to filming school, start again. She was second runner up
Yes.
Nigeria's African's next movie star. Back then, Annie Macaulay. She was second. She used to act like they did this reality show. She was like a budding actress. Everybody knows the story. Hint magazine. She has
Mhm.
suffered a lot of fights. That
Yeah.
time they used to send boys to beat her. That's how she lost her first pregnancy, Auntie
Yeah.
B. Before Isabella, they
She
send
said she
boys to
also
beat
lost
this girl.
twins.
She lost this last
She
twin.
said she
So
lost twins
she
recently.
has lost too much.
Mm,
He fights too much. So there's a deep resentment
mm,
towards the marriage. She's inside
mhm,
because I've lost too much and you were the prize. But still, there's this hatred she can feel towards him because he stole too much from her.
mhm.
But she's there because where else will I go to? I fought for this. So I
Yeah.
must enjoy this, but
Yeah.
I'm not happy in this. So now she's at a conflict,
Mhm.
meaning she has to lash out. If maybe you do something small, and then she will lash out. I mean, she will
Yeah.
overblow the whole thing. Everybody's like, babe, I thought you were supposed to be happy because this is the prize. But we do not know that
Yeah.
it's like winning
It's a price
something
that
that
is
you
not
think
working.
you
You
want.
cannot keep.
It's
You
not
can't keep
worth
it.
the sacrifice. She has
Mm,
lost too much. She leave movie,
mm,
go they follow man. When she confronted this man will carry Pero and be in club. Bouncers will keep Annie, the wife, inside room so that Pero will run. Come on now. Even as Nigerians, there were things that this woman
mm.
saw. There were things. Everybody was
Yeah.
begging. She lost all, and to be all her real friends left her when she married Tuface. Because
Mhm.
it seemed like,
Hmm.
babe, are you mad? Kind of. Everybody knew
Yeah.
that this was wrong.
Yeah.
They were not
The
dating when he
handwriting was on the wall. It was obvious.
come on.
Two-Face
It's
can
like
never be faithful to any woman.
why? And right now that he's leaving her as if he's one hot cake. Unto Charlie Poppy be what? Yeah, nearing
You
50.
don't know
Use them
them.
single.
Why they talk
When
like
you
this now?
single.
See, they don't line up. His DM now will be blowing up as he's talking. Not be Nigerian women.
No,
Eh?
show that to
Hmm.
lean on, ba.
Yes,
you,
now. You come and
you
say,
should
I
go
come
and
and
do
cry on my shoulder. Don't mind
after
Annie.
7 children.
Hmm.
After 7, Doris and
Hmm.
Agala
They
Bihu
stop them.
brought
Which
steak
one be
and
they talk?
TB.
7 children. Which one? What be 7 children? That one, Shana.
They say
I
na
want
hot
for you,
cake.
I
Oh.
see.
Ah, hey, women are not afraid
Okay,
though.
they care.
Doris, actress Doris
Afraid of
said that
waiting.
she is that is Annie then put him inside bottle. Like people are bringing some kind of weird angle that's why his music career failed.
Which kind of
Because
bottle? Which
which
bottle?
bottle size they keep
Which
person where the
bottle?
bottle
Nah,
did not keep him when he was
no
jumping from
mind
gear
them.
to gear. Some of this, when you're
Which
people that
bottle?
philandra, they forget that there are some people you sleep with. Your destiny if you go, you don't know. You don't accuse the person at home. She was just protective of her marriage. She loved the marriage more than herself. At this point,
Let me
she's
tell you
threatening.
something.
Mm.
I say, you see Tuface, eh? Not be say Tuface don't love Annie. Me personally, I believe that he loves Annie. But the kind of love that Tuface will ever show any woman is that I love you, no me say I no go knock another woman. No. He talking
Yes.
now. He said it on the
Yeah.
show on the last season of Young Famous Waiting African. He said,
Exactly. You know, they said he met one of those, his, say now, Tiv, he's from Tiv, one of those their top warriors, and he said he loves the person he's in love with was Sumo. Pero was because they're always fighting, so there's attraction, but there's always that fight. But then the guy asked him, "Who loves you the
even though she
most that
knows that
can
that's the
tolerate
reality.
you?" So he now said it's Annie
Mhm.
that loves him the most, based on her own love for him is more than what he has for her, and she can tolerate him. So are you
Mm.
married her because she can tolerate you and she loves you more, but you know that thing he will not stop it. Two-Face cannot stop
He
that
can't.
thing.
Oh. No, he can't. He can't.
He can't
Mm-mm.
stop it. And then
He's
she
an
spent
Idoma
how many
man. Don't
years?
you know about Idoma and all those men? In Benue men, Idoma, they like the thing. Kerewa, and they give the word Kerewa, if you don't know. I see that Kerewa na Idoma name.
Ha!
You know the Kerewa what they use here is
What's that?
Idoma.
Zulezu people, Abi?
Yes, Zulu people are the Kerewa people. Kerewa.
Zulezu, yes. No, I feel for her because right now she's broken. I hope
Oh.
she doesn't toe Whitney Houston's line, because this is giving Bobby and Whitney. The last time the two of them
Yes.
were in Port Harcourt, somebody saw
Yeah.
them, they were
Yeah.
not looking good. Two
No.
Faces
I
video
think
and TB. One
yeah.
part of his face looks say it drop.
No,
It's
inside there on that stuff, according
yes.
to what I'm seeing
One
now.
face
Yeah.
look like temporal paralysis. Don't hold. Is it the right side of his cheek? Just
Mhm.
look the video again. I've not seen him like the way he was. He's not looking good,
No,
and
they are not good together.
they
It
are
be
not.
like I like that analysis where you talk about Bobby and Whitney. Now the kind
Not
of thing where
them.
they be that.
Not them. Well,
Mm.
let her not lose herself the way Whitney did to the end. You
Yeah.
know. Remember our IVD and the wife, where we see her. Sure, everybody don't
Mm.
go house.
Uh-huh.
They need
You
a
don't get
they
new
need a
love now. You don't
like
see the new love.
him
Then they
bless
carry
it.
each other now.
They're tattooing those tattoo were not even straight. The tattoo artist hand they shake. Like I don't even understand. You want to tattoo something, you know, make it fine. See the two of them. And then a lady is gone. Everybody has forgotten her. She did all the things she did for marriage. Since they say suffer with man, she has suffered. She walk barefoot. She carry sacrifice. Annie is doing the same line up to the point where now we are hearing rehab. I personally pray that she beats it, because she beats it, since we all want to be mad. Netflix, Annie needs her own show, whether not
Mm.
healing
I
with
saw
Annie.
it. I was watching your show earlier on. You said
Oh,
that.
Auntie B, there's material. Oh.
I
This girl
saw
has material.
it.
She should not relent.
uh,
She needs a book deal. There
A
is
lot of people
serious
in the comment
material.
section say because I talk say I sure say he love Annie. They say he no love Annie. So people are saying that he doesn't love
You know
Annie.
that love of girls person go love you. It's good they don't love you. They don't
Mm-hmm.
want you to move on.
Yeah.
Two-Face keeps showing up in this girl's life when she has serious suitors. Ask the brother. Anybody that knows her knows that Two-Face they come like winch. Make it just yes say she don't fall in love. She's moving on. He will appear. When he engaged her, were they talking? The
Hmm.
girl was confused and crying. Were they talking the day he
Mm-hmm.
engaged her? Black diamond
Try.
ring, as if we no remember. They were not
Try.
talking. He just do
Masho.
surprise when Pero is 7 months pregnant. She will go collect ring self. Are you thinking?
If I not say why you go collaring from man where you don't
Are
born
you
five
thinking?
children for inside
First love, Auntie
the
B. How then they advise person? First love. All her
yeah.
friends told her. Everybody watch. If you look at her traditional marriage video, see all those girls that watch Shoibi. All those girls. Is she trying to tell me one is no longer, because most of them, they I will go do Moko support you reach front of door, but they
Mm,
cannot enter with you because nobody wants
mm,
to be the bad friend that you will cut off. They cut themselves
yeah.
off. And those are her
Thank
real
you.
friends. All these celebrity. I know if you can
I know,
initially,
I
I
know, I
don't
know.
know
Say they
which.
no be her real friends. Which
I'm
kind of friends?
surprised.
Which
I'm
I
surprised.
don't ever see picture of
Me and Toke.
an Idibia and Toke.
I never see.
When
I
you
don't
see
know
them,
which kind.
they don't attend events. Which day they become friend? I
I'm like,
beg.
I'm shocked.
Big
I'm like,
matter.
wow, thank God, though. Tiwa Annie and Tiwa from
I
where to
beg,
where?
leave matter. I think they're just, sisters just trying to support her
Yes,
because
just
she's in her
stepping
lowest
in,
now.
which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
good.
It's good.
Yes, it's good that
Yeah.
at least people of that caliber are stepping in.
Mm,
I also
yeah.
want to appeal if anybody knows any of her friends. I know one of her friends personally. I also wrote to her that this is not the time to choose whether you like Two Face or not. This is the time to stand behind
Support
her.
Anna. And I
Support.
want to say something. If you are here and you see all these posts where they are dragging Annie, please don't join them. Let's be kind and show some love. This girl, this woman, she needs a lot of love. Ejo to be alone.
Yes, so Auntie
Please,
P.
please, let's do that. She does need it. She needs it for her to survive this. You know that show where they talk. I seen they go call on
Mhm.
surviving, surviving,
Thank
surviving
you.
Idibia.
Surviving Two-Face. Make she cry. Even when she don't heal, we go pinch her. I tell Netflix, call
Surviving
me. I have
Tuface,
scripts. We go
Idibia.
pinch her, tell her, say, make she cry. That she will not go. She will not
Oh,
go to rehab. Somebody will come inside. She will. Annie's. See, Annie carried next young African and fame. Now she carried the show. That thing was
mm,
boring. Come to
mm.
my party. Don't come to. I've never watched the full season. I'm like, is this what it is?
I bet
So
maybe they do
one
sleep. I
gossip
don't know what they are doing there.
I don't know
They
what they
don't
are
do
doing. I
anything.
would not
It's a
want to
waste of
put somebody's effort down, but seriously, is that all
which
it is?
effort. Which effort?
Uh,
What did they do?
Frankie is hosting the boys. This one is going to safari. This one will carry gossip. Is it not Annie's quarrel and her talk that carried the whole season?
Nah,
Is
this
that
quarrel.
happen? Isn't it people that say you want reality, you want content? You get good content. We want to use maturity and finish her. Please,
Mhm.
no shame in a beg. We wanted
Yeah,
content. She gave us content. We cannot breathe. What did
yeah.
she say that was wrong? Is the boy not young? Does the boy know
But
what it
no,
is to
no,
be
no, she was
stepfather of
wrong.
five?
She was being very, very shady.
Of
You
course,
don't
now
come to somebody's wedding and you
in
start
front
talking
of
down the
their
groom.
sons to say it. But
In the
as she has,
wedding venue, gong gong gong.
yes, so
No, that was
Zari's sons were behind her when she said it. Annie,
no,
don't
that's
you
not
know when
right.
somebody is taking
Annie,
drugs?
maybe she
Even
don't
the
hide that
person
time.
she's
She not supposed to talk.
gossiping to,
No, it's not
now
right.
her enemy. Oh. She they
Mm.
gossip to her enemy.
Why she
Then she
even go
they
to wedding? And Zari
she
was
just
like, why did she come? Even that Zari, I don't like her at all. That girl, her behavior is so wrong.
me
They
I
are saying,
like
why did
it.
she come?
Yeah,
Why did you invite her?
me
Why
I
did you
would have
invite her?
she
You know
the
she's your
Annie.
enemy. You invited her to come.
Now show now.
I
Now
beg, I
show.
beg. Better
Now
go
show.
sleep.
And that's why I feel like it's scripted. I don't know why people don't think me personally, I see it's scripted.
Of
The
course, it's
person is not your
privilege.
friend. Why are
Uh,
they coming to your show? Why are they now doing, confession? Whatever it is, the problem is I feel the show also profited from exposing her vulnerability because people had
yeah.
things to say, you
Yeah,
know,
he
when she's answering
exposed, he
call and she's
really, really
scratching her
exposed.
ear.
That's why I said she shouldn't go back
She
because he
should she
really, really
shouldn't have,
exposed her
yes.
weakest moment.
Yeah,
And
that
when
point
you are that low, you don't want to
she
be
was
on the
low.
stage for everybody
She
to
was
see.
low. She was low. And the
Thank
show
you.
they knew there were scenes that they could have removed, but
Mm.
they put it when she was making call to go back home. She was fidgeting, and that is really it was
It's
bad
drama
though.
now. Yeah, they will
Is
put it there
they
because they
want
want
the
this.
drama, they want the views, but na
Yeah,
person
yeah,
life, okay?
yeah.
So, but
Thank
like
you.
you said, like 100% support. As we
Yeah.
shouldn't. I don't like when people are dragging her down. Where she don't reach ground, should she
Mm.
enter on that 6 feet below before we rest? She's already
Mm.
on the
She'll be
floor.
okay. She'll be fine.
We
She'll be
just pray
fine.
she's fine. Thank you so much,
Mm.
Auntie B. Oh,
Thank you,
your show has
Asin.
like
Lovely
I'm
to
like,
see
yeah,
you.
I just want to remind me because I cannot miss it. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
dear.
All
Talk
right.
soon. Bye, darling. Okay. That is Asin, darling. As in Asin, darling. She's so funny. Thank you, guys. Please give us a thumbs up. We're taking calls now. Monica Fernandez, you are next in line for a miracle. Welcome, darling.
I receive it, Mommy Gio.
Welcome, my
Good
Spanish
evening.
queen. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
What do you say for this matter?
I'll just start by saying, in all we do, as in being a man or a woman, we should not make the mistake of marrying unkind people.
Mm-hmm.
Kind people. I know this marriage. Everybody, we've been waiting for them to separate for a very long time. But the timing is bad.
Mm-hmm.
If she's in rehab, at least just nurse her to come out from that bad situation. That because we all know Two-Face burning here and having kids here, having baby mama there are all the problems she's having. They gave her that mental breakdown, the one she was
Mm-hmm.
shouting on the internet. They provoked everything, right? All
Yeah.
this bad behavior. Now that she's there,
Mm-hmm.
we're not saying you should not separate. To me, I support separation when a marriage is not working, when any relationship is not working. I
Mm-hmm.
prefer they separate than buying themselves, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the timing is not good. And we don't, what is he doing on the internet saying it? Come on, you're two-faced now. We don't dey respect you since. Even with all his SSs, we try not to insult him because not two-faced. You understand?
But you know, people come they talk say it don't really show us in Two-Face now. Now
I read a
Two-Face,
lot of comments and
Two-Face,
I sent you a
it's Two-Face.
video. He done a parade with a lady with a red
I
dress.
saw it. I saw it. Even that lady said, "No
Like,
look, you know, look
let
alright for me."
let her leave that place first. Her mind be stable a little bit so she can handle all this thing that is coming. This
Mm-hmm.
is a woman, this is a girl or a young girl that you groom from 15 years. He
Mm-hmm.
was 24, 25. She was 15.
Mm-hmm.
You've groomed her to who she is. You know, people, there's never a reaction without an action, right? You met when you met her, she wasn't mad.
No,
You made her this way.
I'm sure she was not on drugs as well.
Of course, drugs did that time. She you you met her sane, and you're leaving her insane.
Yeah,
So who does that?
yeah.
When something is not working, relationship, friendship, whatever ship it is, if it's not working, it's okay. Everybody can walk away. But make sure when you're walk away in the right time, the appropriate time. Don't cause damage or more damage. For me, I
Yeah.
don't know. I guess we get to pray for her the way we are praying for me. You understand? We got to pray for her. If this
No,
woman
May
can
is
make it
okay.
out of this,
No, May is fine. Which May? May
no.
is thriving.
The
May is
the prayer where me they pray for me now that Juju Austin they shouldn't get any of her child again because
no.
nobody can tell me for this life say a child die natural by natural buying. You understand? That one is no that one I won't believe that. So we
Mm,
have to also pray for this Annie for her to come out well because woo this one is hard. When I saw it, I thought it was a joke. Oh. I want to
mhm.
check every other blogs, check Gist Lover, check Gossip Me. But I saw your own, I was like, uh-huh. When I can't see Baba himself talking, I was like, no, this is not normal now. Must you come here and talk? You have kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Respect
That's what
her,
people are
respect her
saying.
kids.
Yeah,
This is
that's
a
what
woman that
people are
cannot,
saying.
she can't talk for 5 minutes without two Baba. Innocent, innocent.
Innocent,
She she
innocent,
can't she can't make a complete statement without innocent not being in between.
and
This
that's a
she can't
problem.
she can't do without this man. You know
That's a problem.
she's obsessed with you.
That's
But
not. That's not healthy.
this is not the right way to handle it. This is not the
Even,
best form. It's not the
mm,
best form. Let her heal first.
mm,
Let her heal first.
mm.
Some
Not be the
people were
woman.
like, this
Now
is the
the
video.
now the new chick be this.
I guess a lot of people the way they hold on, that one not being sister now. That's not a sisterly holding or brotherly holding. You don't
Okay.
hold your sister, grab your sister at the waist. Eh?
Your waist. All I
Uh,
want is your waist. Your
Come
waist.
on now, you just let her put through from all the heartbreak, heartache, or whatever you've caused her. Then you move on.
They say that the new is a new the new woman be this. Somebody this person way they call me
And
frantically so
even this woman self. Now woman they do woman something.
of
How do
course.
you go into the center of these two when everybody will know their story? What do they do for the new picture? If not
Eh,
Pero come waka come now, thank God say that one don't marry. Eh? If not that one with the scene between us, okay, she still get many children. But you why this one go just waka come, just go
this
enter the
matter,
center, just
our
like
agenda. Mm.
ah
I put something for my Insta story. I wrote something on my Insta story yesterday. Women are raised to compete against one another. You
no,
see?
it's so wrong, and this is all shade of wrong. For this woman, I don't know her. I don't care.
No,
You get
nobody
to wait
has been calling
for
me.
a
Wait,
man to
oh.
be divorced first before you
No,
say you want
Nigerian women.
enter.
I
And
beg.
not be this kind woman where everybody don't know. So, okay, yes, man, this woman, our obsession for this man is too much. How do you do that? And
So
the other thing, I get a referral of chop first because I needed strength. They took
the
my
person where
strength
they
out.
call me since for my phone they ring my I dey hear Instagram they ring. You can call on Instagram. Now the
Yes.
person they try to show me this is the girl. Now the woman be this. She is Honorable Natasha Asawuro according to that person. Oh.
Now Osawaro, this is a Benin name. Natasha
Yes.
Osawaro.
Now it be that girl, babe, what you see. So they say that the new allegedly this is the new catch now. Maybe
Honorable
that's why
Natasha Osawaro.
Tuface took to social media to announce it because this is that woman that was with him that
I don't
night.
care whether the woman they shack am right now. But come
Mm,
on, after all the sacrifices this young lady she has made for you, like fine, I know say nobody send her. Oh. I don't want to judge her because I know what grooming does to people is too much. They say when you
mm.
catch them young, it is hard before you feel
So
that
feel it.
behavior, before they
Mm-hmm,
feel detached from that behavior they've learned. They said it's
mm-hmm,
very, very difficult. Okay,
mm.
now you just throw her like that. You they show new person. She did rehab like God. Like
Mm.
nah, oh
Now
more the thing
she need
it
her
touched
family.
me. Oh.
She need her family and her friends, people that really love her. Yeah, she need them now. She really, really need them. Thank you so much, Monica. Let's move on very quickly. I'm coming to you, Brother Patrick. Let me go to Yvonne. Hi, Yvonne. Please unmute yourself.
Hi,
Welcome,
Auntie B.
darling. How are you?
I'm good. Remember, I promised you that you're gonna come to my wedding, so I still keep to my promise.
Okay. When is this sometime soon? You need to give me advance notice.
I will. I will.
Okay. Okay.
I think you're gonna have to come to the UAE for that. But anyway, that's a
I
topic for
love the
another
UAE.
time.
I love the UAE. I'm always in Dubai. I've been to Dubai like 7 or 8 times. There's gold. I love gold, and there's gold in the UAE, so I'm always going. Okay. What do you have to say, my darling?
Well, I don't know. This situation is sad any way you look at it,
Yeah.
and because this Annie has been with this guy for such a long time.
All her life, you can say.
As I read the story
Mhm.
and I realized that, wow, 15, you're in secondary school, this older man approach you, and then, I mean, this is some serious mental issue stuff right here. I mean,
Yeah.
you're going to have a nervous breakdown because
Yeah.
if somebody put up with you and be with you all these years, all over life, the only
Yeah.
man should know it's you,
Mhm.
and you just wake up one morning because you find some girl attractive and you just say, oh, we've been separated for a while and going through a divorce. It's not good for your mental health. I always told girls that no marriage is what your mental health. I don't care how long you've been in that marriage. If it's not working, it's not working. Mine is not working either. My husband and I were separated, although we still live in the same house. But I do my thing, he does his thing.
How does that work when you're separated? You still live together.
Yeah, well, you have several rooms in the house. We don't sleep in the same bed anymore.
Is it healthy for you to be in the same house?
Yeah, because I have two young kids,
I don't
and
understand.
right
Uh-huh.
now my kids are in school, and I'm making my move, making my plans. I don't need anything else. No more distraction from anybody or outside person, none. I just
Right.
do my own thing, he does his own thing, and that's it.
So
Because
it's confidential. Mm.
he knows we are better friends than being husband and wife. That's just the honest truth. And to be right
Okay.
now, we are better friends than being married. We're separated. Our divorce case is still in court. It's dragging the feet. This is Florida. I don't know what's going on in their court system, but
I thought they say you
yeah.
should marry your friend. If you are friends, then your marriage should be easy. I don't understand.
No, I don't think so. I should
Really?
have. For me, I'm looking at any situation and May situation. It's kind of similar because these two men had baby on them. They had baby on these women. You
They
know,
did.
you're trying to justify it by saying, "Oh, I'm a polygamy." That's crap.
Right.
Two-Face, his case is well known. He's a chronic cheat. He has
Yeah.
several baby mamas, several children by multiple different women. And then you, Annie, you are there.
Yeah.
You
Why did she
accepted
stay?
that.
Yeah. Why did she accept
You
it?
know,
That's the question.
because she knows no better.
Mm. She doesn't know.
As the last caller said, she has been groomed by this man.
Right.
You know, when you get them young, you
Mm-hmm.
can turn them anything that you want them to be. That's just the
Right.
fact.
Right.
So she was groomed by him and she accepted all that bad behavior and normalized it.
Right. So,
Oh,
what do you think now going forward? Do you think this is a good thing for Annie? Like, actually living this toxic, obviously very, very all consuming marriage that's she's lost herself, lost her identity, basically lost her humanity in this marriage. Do you think this is a good thing for her?
for me, I think this is the best way for her, best way forward for her to move forward with her life because her mental health has been tampered with in a way that if she recover, I will go on the street and dance naked, although I've been thrown in jail, but I will be happy that she made it out, you know, because
Please,
that's
Yvonne, please don't dance naked. It's America. Trump is your president. They will put you in jail. ICE will put you in jail. Don't try it.
you know, I'm just the way Two Face did it. That is not cool.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, it's
say that
not.
the heart of man is very wicked. That is so uncool of him to do that. But then
Yeah.
again, you allow this man to do whatever he wants
Yeah.
to do with you. He
Yeah.
walks over you, use you as a doormat, and you says nothing. You stay in the marriage.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because you know that give him an edge over you that, oh, okay, well, I can do whatever. She won't say anything. She will never leave me.
Did you listen when I was going through all the attributes of somebody that has an obsessive love disorder? One of them is like, did you listen to it? I don't know if you joined the show that time. Did you?
No, I wasn't online. I wasn't on
Okay.
the show yet.
You need to go and watch the show from the beginning, then you will
Okay.
see. I listed the characteristics and the things that it's been proven when you are obsessively and you have this obsessive love with someone. This is one of the things. So everything you said now, you're right. However, because Annie is obsessive about Two-Face, and that is why she couldn't see a life out of it outside the innocent. Innocent is her life. Innocent is her world. So she held on even when she should have left. So it's a lesson for
Yeah,
every woman out there, including you that is still living in the same house with your ex.
I
With
know,
your
right?
ex. Yvonne, that is not healthy. Yvonne, please, oh, I don't want to allow. In your America, you always have access to all sorts of things. So leave that house now, Joe. Biko,
Uh, oh, Auntie B, trust me, I'm working on it. This year
leave
will not be
now.
over.
I don't want to hear stories, Yvonne. Biko, leave. Pack your things and get out. It's not healthy. You are not together. You can't be there. It's not healthy. Okay? Thank you, my
Okay.
darling. All right, darling. I
Thank
love
you.
you. The Lord will
Love
help
you
you.
too.
Okay? Okay.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Speak soon.
Bye.
Okay. Bye, darling. Oh, guys, are you liking the video? Are you learning anything? It is well, oh. Relationships and marriages. May God help us. Never easy. Isha. Hello, darling. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi, how are you,
Hi.
darling?
I'm fine, thank you, Auntie B. How are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah,
Yeah. Where are you joining us from? From
from
London.
Derby, from the UK, Derby.
Derby. Okay, you're in Derby. Okay, welcome,
Yeah,
welcome. You sound so young. If you don't mind, what's your age bracket? Are you a Gen Z, millennial?
I'm a millennial and to be. I've called
Oh,
before. Remember this hello lady
yeah, I
during
remember your name,
Tamil
Isha.
time.
Yeah, I remember your name, Isha. You're so young.
Yeah,
Welcome.
I'm in my 30s, mid
Ah, okay.
30s. Yeah.
Okay, not too young. You're an adult, yeah. Welcome. Your voice sounds like you are younger.
I
I always say this to you.
yeah, I always get it, and to be trust me, I always get it. Yeah.
Okay, welcome. What do you
Um,
have to say?
what I have to say is, oh my god, I found out this and I was just shaking because watching the show last week, and I just thought, oh my god, there's a lot going on with Annie.
Yeah,
The moment she said that she had the
miscarriage of twins. Oh, Ishta, what happened to your network? We can't hear you anymore. And we'll go a very full house tonight.
can you
Are you
can
there?
you hear me now?
Okay, yeah, you're back. Welcome,
Yeah.
darling.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
sorry. Yeah. So you know what? Is that for me is a happy moment because I think a lot of us were rooting for this to happen
Yeah,
because the marriage finished before it even started.
absolutely.
When I mean it finished before it even started, Auntie B, since the time Annie find out Tuface had baby mamas,
Mm-hmm.
she should have never, they should have never gotten married. And
Mm-hmm.
another angle again I'm gonna come from is I just felt that Annie Idibia's mom failed her
Mm-hmm.
because failed her in the sense that where is she in all of this that she's seen her daughter going down the drain?
Yeah,
As a mother, would you not pull your daughter, your children, and say, hold on, what is going on?
yeah.
As a mother, you would talk to your daughter. Come on, marriage is not the end goal.
That's if you know. If you know better as a mother. It's not all mothers that know better,
It's true, yeah.
unfortunately. Yeah.
That's true. As a
Mm-hmm.
mother, I was just thinking about it like her mother is always there. There was a video a few years ago. I looked and I was watching, and apparently the mom was saying something about no, you stay. This was years ago. There was a lot going on. Although I don't understand the language because I'm not Nigerian.
Yeah, I know.
But I was just thinking, as a
Yeah, she was trying to get pregnant. Sissy is saying, why are you trying to get pregnant for goodness sake? Sissy, in her head, innocent is for life. So now she's trying to have more children, okay? To solidify this mess that she calls a marriage or that they call a marriage. As I said, it's not like innocent. A lot of people will disagree with me when I say that. It's not like innocent. Maybe at some point, I'm sure he loved her. I think he did. He called her his African queen. It was the one he used for that video. You are my African queen. That's probably one of the Ola, borrow me the English. Is you that is the Oloyibo. The biggest tune, the biggest hit that Tuface ever had. And he was the face of that music. You are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. I think he wrote that song for her. Isha, are you there?
yes, I'm here, Auntie B.
Okay, carry on then. I need to go very
Yeah.
quickly. So you
Yeah,
go.
sorry. Yeah, like I
Fumi.
said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Two Face did actually love Annie, but at some point I think he lost it because if we go back season 2 of Young, Famous and African, whatever the show is called,
Mm-hmm.
and he said something in that room in front of Annie. I think that's another time again where
Yeah,
people like
yeah,
this
yeah,
man have no regard. He has no
yeah.
respect for
When
Annie
he said that you can love a woman and still go and smash
and
other
still
women.
go and be putting
Yeah,
his bola everywhere, left, right, and
yeah,
center.
yeah,
Community DICK.
yes.
Public toilets, that's what he is. I know that he's a man, he might be going through a lot as well because the man looks sick, and to be as we can see
Yeah, no,
Two
he
Face, he
doesn't
looks
look all
very
right.
sick.
That's
He
why I
looks
have
very
empathy.
sick.
People are surprised today. People came to see me drag Two-Face, but I actually have empathy for the
Same,
brother.
I did because I keep thinking when he did that video, He looks sick. If people look at Tuface very, very well, this man
God
looks
will
sick.
bless you, Isha. You are not the first person to tell me that.
Honestly, he looks very sick. If people observe very well, he looks very sick. That's all people keep saying, oh, he groomed that, he groomed that. Yes, he groomed that, but she was also growing up. She has family to talk to her. We don't know how true and how trustworthy her friends are. Whoever her friends is. Even on the show, when what's this lady in Edo came on, and
Yeah,
on one of her confessionaries, she was like, oh, Annie can be very epileptic, she can be
yeah,
bipolar. I was just like,
yeah,
why would you say that?
yeah. But you
You
know,
are meant to be
in
a
though,
sister's keeper.
I found out from the show that Iniedo and Annie, they are from the same village.
They are, yes, because I
I
remember
didn't know
on
that.
one of it they were speaking I don't know what
Ethic.
is it called.
It's ethic.
Yes,
That's the
yes,
language. Ethic. Look at him.
exactly.
That's the video you're talking about. You are not the first person that told me this, that way. Even though he's wearing
Yo,
glasses.
my people, man. Nobody have my account. Let me talk with you. I want to talk. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
I come in peace.
It doesn't look 100%
Yeah,
himself.
yeah. You
He,
are not the
he
first
need-
person to tell me that
yeah,
he was not looking okay.
at all.
Mhm.
At all. I just pray that God will help both of them and they have a very good divorce. They go separate ways. I really pray for Honey that God will pull her through.
Mhm.
God will
Amen.
seriously pull her through out of this because she deserves much, much better. I think why other people are dragging Two-Face right now is that because the show has been people have been dragging Annie for the past
Mhm.
couple of weeks on social media from
Mhm.
young, famous, and African,
Yeah,
and they felt like, even me, I felt like this is not the time. You cannot pull a person down, whether male or female, because we all have brothers, we all have sisters,
yeah,
cousins, aunties, uncles. You can't drag. One of my aunties used to say, you can't drag a person when they are down. That means
yeah.
you're looking for their downfall, and by the time you know it, you're looking for them to pie. You can't drag somebody when they're down, and you're adding more fire to the more petrol to the fire.
Yeah.
I think that's why people like Toke and other people are coming for Two Face,
Two-Face. Yeah.
which is
Mhm.
sad. So I just
Yeah.
pray God help them, honestly.
Thank you, my darling. Isha,
Yeah.
I
Thank
appreciate you,
you.
my darling. Come up, and I love your voice. Your voice is
Thank
so
you, Auntie B.
therapeutic.
Oh, thank you,
Just
Auntie
listening
B.
to you, I can fall asleep. Thank you.
I go there all the time.
Thank you, my darling. I appreciate you. Okay, guys, you are not liking the show. And we have some of our biggest and most respected people who are about to give us their wisdom now. I'm not bringing them on until you like. Let's pause. Everybody, please go and like the show before I bring on Man of Prestige is here. Ola, our brother, and Uncle Patrick, of course, our elder. Guys, like the show before I bring them on. Go and like the show. You know what Isha said about Two-Face? She's not the first person that is saying that. Somebody told me today, Kpe, after watching this video, they don't think that Two-Face is okay. That Two-Face doesn't look okay. And I saw a comment just now where someone is saying that Gist Lover said that something about kidney problem or whatever. I don't know. Who has kidney issues? But I saw the comment. Is this lover still on Instagram? I've not seen this lover for a while, though. But I saw the comment where somebody said that this lover. But you know, it raised a very good question. Why is Annie trying to get pregnant? Why? As women, we feel like having more children will secure my marriage. It will not. It will complicate it. Don't have more children. Your relationship is already bad. Why are you having children? Why? You don't need more children. You need to get out of that toxic marriage or whatever you call it. Okay. Uncle Patrick, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, hello, Auntie B.
Hello, sir.
How you doing?
I'm fine, sir.
All over the farm. Hey, Auntie B, I have to come in when I had your last submission.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me say something. I don't totally agree with that submission.
Okay, sir.
So please bear with me. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we must agree that mental health is real. It has nothing to do with your education, whether you're a celebrity, whoever you are. We are talking about your emotion. And for that lady to have gone to rehab, it has eaten deep. Auntie B, I'm letting the Africans among us know.
Uncle Patrick, sorry to interrupt, sir. She didn't go to rehab because of her emotional issue. She went to rehab allegedly because of her drug use.
Yes, I know what I'm saying, Auntie B.
Okay, sir.
What led to that drug use?
Is the emotional issues that she has.
Yes. Auntie B, especially we Africans. You know, like they say, you're saying that when somebody is having mental issue, people at home will say he's sick.
Yeah.
But people outside will say he's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But you understand? Auntie B, you know, I had one experience. 2009, I was volunteering for one Christian organization through United Nations, all the refugees that came to America. I was teaching them English as a second language. Auntie B, these people, they living good life, big house. Their house were even better than mine. Even as a tutor to go to that, I was jealous. Wow, you guys got everything free, but Auntie B, they've lost everything. They still not get themselves together. There is serious issue with them. When I go in, I have to be very careful. Despite the fact they are in America, the government is giving them money. They have a big house. Some of them are not working, but they still have serious mental issue, Auntie B.
Yes, sir.
You know, like women, I'm just talking about women. You can't change anybody, especially when it comes to relationship, especially
Let me
men.
tell them. I don't want to someone go. Please. You know, Uncle Patrick, a lot of people respect you here. You are now the enjoy by me
Especially men. Especially men. I'm going to give you an example. You know, I told you my grandfather had 22 wives.
Ben,
but my father had only one wife.
Yeah.
My father saw everything. He was the firstborn. But he made up his mind and said, no, I'm not going through that route. I need my life. I must stay with one woman. You know, I don't know much about these people, but I remember I watched one of the video, if I'm right, when Annie was in South Africa. And this guy went there to meet him. They had a show. Is on Netflix?
Yes, he's a young, famous African.
Yeah, very good. I saw it with all those celebrities. That was the only thing I know more about it. It was from then I was looking. I looked critically at this guy.
Yeah, it's not a one woman. It's for everybody. Tuface is for everybody.
Yes. So if anybody is saying this man is for one everybody, and you are saying no, it's for me, you are just deceiving. You are toying with your emotion that's going to backfire in future. That may not be able to even handle it.
Yeah.
You may not be able to handle it forever. God forbid it's going to ruin that person. Don't play, especially Africa, where we know no. You see the lady that what's it called, DVM, or what do they call it? The IDV or whatever. You saw happen to the wife that and all those things.
Bimbo.
Yes. So
IDV.
yes, IDV or whatever. You see what happened? That the lady said, I will go kill myself over. When a woman begins to say, I would rather, the Bible says you are snared by the word of your mouth. You are taken captive by the word of your mouth. You are that's negative. That's wrong. That is totally wrong. You can't be saying that.
Yeah.
Your emotion has run to your mouth. You are now saying it out for people to see. That is what's going to happen to you. So mentally, you know, Auntie B, when you say, when this girl come out, I know it's going to get herself together. It's not everybody. It's like that's why I tell you about people that just came from war. She has lost everything. When she remembers, the thing will trigger her up. Even she might even get married, it's going to still be affecting her. It takes the grace of God. It's going to be a continued process. God will help us. Let me submit, like you said. Our guess, you cannot change any man.
Nope.
Especially, this man said that Mr. Tosibe. You know what I mean? Auntie B, he dey go everywhere.
Everywhere. And
So
he's not hiding it. He's saying it is his full chest.
you see, and you better run. And you know yourself. People brains are different, Auntie B.
Ben, sir.
We know some people can take it, they are rugged. You know yourself that if you get trigger up like this, everything go backfire, you go fall. So you better run. I'm serious. Money is not everything, no. This time I have flashy and everything, but look at your future. Look at the children you will give back to, because but some men, they don't even care. They will not look at your face. They will go ahead. Look at this. The guy is showing somebody now that this is the person he's dating, but the guy don't care. He came out to another. He shows that the guy don't care.
Yeah.
God forbid if this lady cry now, the guy don't care.
Yeah.
God will help us in Jesus' name.
Thank you, sir. Eshe Goni. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you for your wisdom all the time. Brother Patrick Adupe, thank you very much. We're grateful. Okay, we are bringing this home now. There are so many lessons. This situation has too many lessons. Too many. If we do 10 shows, we cannot cover the lesson, relationship and marriage lessons in this situation between Annie and Tuface. Hola, welcome. I haven't seen you this year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year, bro fam. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good.
I see you've been resting a lot. I love that.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll be here whenever you come back.
I'm frying other fishes, so that's why.
Good. That's good. Anyway, hello, Obodo fam. How's everybody doing? This story is I don't know if we've seen it all. I think there's probably more that's gonna come out.
Absolutely.
Because now everybody is starting to talk. The people that didn't talk before, they are talking. I guess they were trying to protect them, I guess, But getting on that show, as I don't know if it's helped them or maybe she needed to get on the show to save her.
Yeah, because she's not had anything going for a long time.
Yeah. So maybe if they didn't get on the show, maybe their secret will not even ever come out, but maybe that actually means the worst.
No, it's been coming out. It's not the show. The secrets have been everywhere. Annie has been letting us know from time to time.
Yeah, no, I understand that part. So the dragging in the past 2 weeks has been quite a lot, right?
Yeah.
So it's been even American bloggers are picking up before yesterday. They've been picking up this story that what is wrong with that. They've been asking what is something is going on with this girl,
Yeah.
Before I go on forward, and to be 1,200 people are watching. They need to get this up to. I'm looking at 475 likes. Can we get this up to 700?
They're not liking. Even though I'm trying to do it in a way that I'm not bashing anybody. We are just talking about lessons and life. What do we learn? How do we avoid having all this Idibia situation? Annie,
Yes, please let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up.
Fine. Fine.
Annie said, did you see my picture with her, Auntie B?
Yeah, you had a picture with her?
If you go on if you can pull up my community page, I posted it yesterday. It's on my Instagram page. Oh, I think I put it on story, but it's on my community page. Yeah. So really? I met both of them different times. My observation of her was that she was on the set along with RMD here in New Jersey.
I'm just in the picture now.
Yeah. So, and my overall observation of her is that she was, even at that time, she had heads over heel in love with that guy.
What year was this when you took this picture?
It's got to be around 2016 or 15. I'm not sure now.
A while ago.
Yeah. So, everybody was on the set. There's a lot of downtime. They were talking. Everybody was talking, and then she's like randomly, like like she gotta call her baby. She gotta call her baby. That's the kind of
Yeah.
person she was.
Yeah. Yeah.
There were lots of men on the set. There were a few ladies on the set. You might say she's an actress. She won't be bothered or be thinking about significant other at home, but she was.
Yeah. Yeah. She cannot survive. It's like she's, you know what they call, I don't need to ask you whether you know, because you're a father. The umbilical cord that connects the mother to the
Yes.
baby.
Yes.
That is how Annie feels about Tuface.
Right. So that season that we saw, that season on was it 2 seasons ago or last season, on Young, Famous and African, right? So when she started to show that little bit of obsession signs again, right? I wasn't too surprised because it's something I've seen in real time before. So there's nothing wrong with obviously being in love with their partner, but when everybody can see that there's some form of abuse
You are
going on.
obsessed. You cannot breathe without him.
Yeah.
Even the man is tired of this. What is it?
And all the rumors align with that as well. So it's crazy that what I saw yesterday when he announced and then backed it off and then came back and said with my full chest.
Why did he do that? Why do you think he did that?
Well, first of all, that's lack of emotional intelligence. I think everybody's calling him out on that. I think even many of the ladies are saying it's her fault. I don't think it's a matter of fault as always. I think it's a very difficult thing. But I think it's a man that lacks emotional intelligence. It's another evidence of that is when he featured on the show. Was it last season when he started to talk about how he can sleep with other
and smash another woman.
Yeah, those are things that should never come out of your mouth, no matter what is going on inside of you.
Sitting with your wife.
You're sitting. In fact, she was flabbergasted. She was like very like, are you serious? Like right now? But she couldn't do it. It was very awkward moment. If you remember that moment, right? Yeah.
I do.
So it's crazy, shout out to the person that said earlier, marrying kind people. I agree with you 100%. I just think most people that are marrying somebody also think that the person that they are marrying is kind at the moment when they are marrying them. Most people. So there are deeper lessons in all of this. The first lesson is something that we can all agree to. Marriage is not do or die.
Thank you.
We can all agree to that one, right?
Yeah.
So wherever you find yourself, if you are starting to feel like, okay, why is this thing feeling like I'm getting choked up, like I'm losing myself, right? Just step back from the situation.
Yeah.
Pack a luggage, go to a hotel room if I can afford it. If you can't afford it, go to a friend's house. I promise you, the heaven is not going to fall out of the sky. So everybody will be there when you come back, when you are set to be. Because you might be seeing black. It might not even be what you are seeing, what you think you're seeing. You might be blacking out, But just back off the situation and go somewhere and then come back later on.
Right.
I see that a lot of Africans, they frown at separation. Separation is not a permanent decision, no. And it doesn't have to be. And yes, it can be. And if it is, then so be it. But you have to be here to be able to enjoy a marriage. You have to be here to be able to enjoy a romantic relationship, So we don't know what's going on behind the closed doors yet. I think more is going to come out. What we know is that it seems, at least what she's shown us, it seems like marriage is a do or die. Marriage to this particular guy in particular is a do or die for her.
Innocent. She cannot breathe without innocence. And that's why I said it was very toxic from the beginning.
Exactly. So, yes, absolutely. One of the first things you should be able to pick up is you shouldn't be talking to anybody who is not kind, not just to you, but kind to other people around you. That's a given, but there's more that you need to do because everybody thinks they are kind, of course. The reality TV show, shout out to Asi. Is it scripted? Of course, reality TV shows are scripted.
Always.
But they use real stories. They instigate.
They will tell you to tell your stories, your real life stories.
Yes. They instigate, and also keep in mind there's a camera in front of you, in front of your face. You don't want to look stupid to millions of people when they are watching. Like for example, she could take back the hands of time. How she looked on that show this season, She's been getting dragged for the past 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
All of that is what the grifters, the reality TV show people, that's what they are milking. That's what they are taking advantage of. And they will also dig up
The
your
way I
stories, your
dislike,
secrets.
I dislike reality shows a lot because
Yeah.
they bring out the worst in you. And for somebody that is vulnerable like Annie, she doesn't need to be on that show.
Yeah.
Even when you have all your onions together, you are all right mentally, physically, and emotionally.
Yeah.
Reality show will take a lot from you.
Yes. So here's another thing I want to say to all the young girls out there that may be. One thing I noticed about Tuface was here in Elizabeth, New Jersey, some years back. I met him. He never took his glasses off.
Brother Ben just said, he said, women beware of men with dark glasses. You know,
Yes.
Brother Ben is always making jokes.
Yes, that's shout out to Uncle Ben. That's what I saw. That actually reminded me of that. He never took off
his glasses off. Kilo day, even at night, he's wearing glasses.
Yes.
What happened? Why are you wearing glasses all the time?
Yep. So this was at a show. In the backstage, there's no reason why you can't take your glasses off for a second. I understand you have a show, you're putting on a show, but you took your glasses off for a second, even if it's just to scratch your eyes. But to just put it on there and you just, even when he was sitting outside in the car before they took him to backstage, before the producer took him backstage, the glasses was on all the way through. I just think it's a telltale sign. If you're on a date with a person that have their glasses on, ask them politely to, can you take it? I'd like to see your eyes.
I want to see your eyes.
Yeah.
I want to see your eyes.
So these are some of the whether you
have green eyes, I don't know. Very
yes.
What are we looking at?
Yeah. It's crazy. So definitely the announcement that he made yesterday. You know, shy Bitiba. Tuface is not shy.
Is it because he's shy? That's why he never takes his dark glasses off.
No, Tuface. Let's be clear about something. Tuface is a very powerful guy.
Of course.
He's a very powerful industry guy in Nigeria. Did you see how Oga Keke Ogungbe was talking about him on Honest Bunch? Tuface is a very, very powerful guy. He's a very humble guy, which is why he became powerful. He's like Davido today.
Yes.
Right? But when Tuface says something, the whole industry fall in line.
And that's why you say people that are humble, I always struggle to drag them. That's why I cannot even drag Tuface. Because everybody have nice things to say about him, except when it comes to women and his marriage and his relationship. So it seems like an all-round good guy, except when it comes to marriage and women.
Yeah. So a lot of that has to do with our society, of course, that Nigerian society. A lot of that's not to justify it, because some people just heard justification when I just said that. But it's just what it is. A lot of it has to do with the society. You know, but people know how to keep it under wraps. People know how to be respectful to not just them or their wife, but to their family and stuff like that. Some people just don't have any self-control, you know. And that's obvious.
That's another thing. I don't think he has any self-control. For him to go on a reality show where his wife was one of the participants, he was invited
with cameras in your face.
That you can love a woman, you love her, and you go out and your bola will be controlling you. Even if you feel that way as a man, Ola, maybe you're always teaching us about emotional intelligence. Do you have to say it in presence of your wife? In presence of all these other people?
Tuface is not the guy. Tuface is not the guy who jumps on social media to know what is going on.
He's not a social media person.
No, it's not. It's because if he had been there, there's some people that pay attention to social media. You just know. So they, even before they say one statement, they say, before they come and cancel me, or they might say things like that because they know they have to watch their mouth. Tuface is not that guy. He's a guy who simply turned on his camera yesterday and said, you know what? It's been over. I'm getting dragged behind closed doors. I'm tired. Never mind my kids. Never mind my family. Never mind everything else that can happen. Never mind that this thing will get shut down today. Tuface is a guy who just said, I'm just going to speak my mind. He's a truth teller.
Okay. And you always tell us about these truth tellers too.
See, when I like truth tellers now, he's calling a spade a spade. Shout out to Cece. It's called a spade. You know? And that's what he did yesterday, you know. So Now,
Truth tellers. I remember you all always saying something about truth tellers. Oh my God.
yeah, so
Hmm.
yeah, he's tired. He's tired. It's not justifying it. I think she's been tired. I think she's been pulling the heavy weight of trying to keep things looking a certain way. As soon as she came on that show, I don't think she went 2-3 scenes before she mentioned Innocent last year, or was it 2 years ago? So, and she will fight you if you fight
Her whole
Innocent.
identity, the
Yeah.
whole of Anidibia's identity is tied to innocent. And that is
Yeah.
a problem.
Yes.
She's lost
Yes.
herself completely in that marriage. She doesn't have any individuality. She doesn't have any self-esteem. She doesn't have any. She's all over the place.
Yes. And the drugs, I mean, I guess it's obvious now. She was shaking her head back
Yeah.
and forth.
The way she was and those people are so mean. That's why the reality shows God will punish them. The way they focused on that part where she was shaking, fidgeting, they knew, and they put it out to the world to see. Why?
It's sad because I remember she was a very sweet person.
Yeah, that was her most vulnerable state, and you filmed it because of your stupid reality show for people to see, so that they can drag her. Kilode, why?
Yeah.
Are you that desperate?
Yeah. By the way, Idibia, I must say this: she was a very pleasant person. She, as soon as I said picture, you see that smile on that picture came right alive, and she was pleasant throughout the day. She, I'm sure that's a lot of people that know her, like Mary Njoku came out in the past few days. Since few hours to talk. I think okay, people are defending her. I think some of those people kind of know her personally.
Yeah.
And but everybody has a weak point, I guess. Innocent is the weak point.
Innocent is not good for her. I pray that, my prayer for her is that she's able to complete, this rehab process, get off whatever she's on, and get back to life and know that there is life outside innocent. Innocent is not the beginning of her life. It cannot be the end. There is life outside innocent. If only Annie will get it.
Did you hear the audio, Auntie B? The audio when she thought Innocent was about to go and see Pero in Atlanta?
We've seen that one before now.
Okay. All right. They dug it back up today. I know.
I saw it. Yeah. The way she's erratic.
The way she was screaming at the top of her lungs.
Oh, yes. Who recorded her? Somebody recorded her and put it out there.
I know somebody recorded that. I know.
Yeah, she's always having.
But I think the brother was also. She got dragged by her brother one time.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
I think the brother put it out actually. Yeah.
And that's why I was saying that the reason why Annie. Oh God, Annie, beautiful Annie. Everything is playing out right on social media. It's harder. It's so much harder for her.
Tuface is not a very wise person. He is not, and I doubt if he's that smart either.
Tuface only cares about one thing: making money and sleeping with any available woman that is out there. That's the only thing he cares about. We all know that. I just, the reason why I'm not dragging him, because Annie saw all this. I mean, what do you need?
If you were to drag him, what would you do? What would you do if you were to drag him?
I will cost him out as usual.
Maybe would have called him Mongo Park a couple of times.
I'll call him Mongo Park, but it's not going to serve anything. But the reason why I'm struggling with that, a lot of people are dragging me on the comment section saying that if it's the video now, the way I'm doing now, Kiniko, they are comparing. They keep comparing to the video and Choma, and because they know I have a soft spot for the video, it's okay. It's all right. The reason why I'm struggling with this is because Annie saw all the handwriting on the wall, but she didn't have the capacity, or what will I say? She didn't have the strength to be able to leave. How else will the man show you, this is the lifestyle when they will have 4 or 5 children before you marry him during the relationship?
Yeah.
There's nothing else I can say.
I remember when she got proposed to. I think it was like well, like almost 10 years they've been together at that time. Everybody was like, oh, love at last. It is good to, that's what people were saying for the most part at that time.
Yes, yeah. It's
But
unfortunate.
I
It's
didn't,
well
because
without.
I wasn't following them like that until that point when he proposed. But yeah, anyway, the lesson at to be is marriage is not a do or die, or take care of yourself, ladies and gentlemen. And gentlemen, because when I know they hear gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, take care of yourself first. You have nothing to give if you don't take care of yourself.
Thank you, Ola.
Yes.
We appreciate you, my brother. God
All
bless
right,
you.
Atibi, take care.
Thank you. Oshegoni. Thank you. Thank you. Man of Prestige. Do you follow him? You better do. You will learn. 60. I'm tired though. You know it's a weekday. You say I should share my link. Now people have jumped in. Okay. Chida's Spiner. Welcome. Unmute yourself. A lot of people have something to say tonight. Okay. Welcome. Your network is breaking. No, it's not good. Your network is not good. It's breaking. Okay, try and fix it. I'll bring you back. Treasure. Hi. Hi, Treasure. Mute yourself.
Hi, Auntie B. Can you hear me?
Yes, darling. Where are you joining us from?
I'm calling from the US.
Welcome.
Thank you. So I just wanted to add something to support what is it Uncle Bill, what he said
Ola.
about even
Ola.
um no before man of prestige. I don't know. He said something about the rich, the wealthy, you know, popular figures. They all go through, this whole issue, right? Now I'm speaking as a mental health nurse in this country, and I have seen women come in threatening that they wanted to buy because of marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, I was taking care of these people like 2 months after my own, divorce. From that moment, that's when I knew that I was a strong person. Now,
Mm.
what am I trying to say? Women, it is possible for you to walk away. No, you're not going to cry. You will survive. You just need to get out of there.
Right.
Okay? Whatever pocket of love you had for this man, either way, you will make it through. And I mean, my heart goes out to her. Okay, but this is what I'm gonna say. She has just took it. She is still beautiful. She
Yeah.
she is fine. If the first baby mama is married after 3 kids,
Yeah.
she will make it.
Right.
She will make it, but she needs to let go of this man. I don't know if she needs prayers to, I don't know if it's so tight or whatever, but she can make it. Okay.
Right.
And I hope her friends, loved ones, they reach out to her. Please, at this moment, the kids are not a priority. She
Right.
is a priority. She have to be alive
Right.
to take care of those kids.
Absolutely.
I don't know whoever pushed her to stay this long. I was watching this thing last night with my husband because my stepdaughter, we have just one, a daughter. And he is somebody that will buy somebody for his little girl. And when I showed him this thing, he was like, wait, what? I mean, he was mad. He was literally, because how can you stay this long after all this? Then when they mentioned she has the fifth and the what, fifth and seventh, and my question was, okay, what happened
Six
before
and
the
seven.
six came in?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what is going on? This man has showed you every other way he can show you that you are nothing. See, finish, don't enter, finish. What happened to your self-esteem?
Right.
I don't know, but people need to reach out to her. This is not, I don't know what to do to that uncle. Okay, I don't pick sides, but
Mm-hmm.
she chose to stay in there.
Mm-hmm.
She chose to stay in there. She needs to get out. Hopefully, she get out from wherever she is right now and make it. She can make it. It's just 2 kids. I'm sorry. Call me whatever you want to call me. I thank God for whatever, you know, baby she was looking for that she did not get. I don't know why people in this DV thing keep popping babies out. No. I am 37. I have a good career. I have just one child. I don't want any more. No, I have a life to live.
What is this with popping, even when somebody's, blinding your eyes? I mean, Auntie B, I'm gone. Thank you so much for this. Thank you for coming up.
Thank you, my darling. I appreciate you. Thanks for sharing with us. I appreciate you. Good lesson there. Stop popping babies. When the marriage is not good, stop it. Just stop it. You can control your conception. I'm not saying don't carry wow, but no babies. I think I've made that clear. Over the years, I've made that clear. You only have babies when the relationship is good. The more babies you have, the more difficult it is to leave if you need to leave. Not saying anybody to leave, but there are some situations like this Annie now that some people will go and give Thanksgiving pay. Ah, at last, Okpe o, you finally leaving. Okay, see, that's fine now. I hope your audio is good now. Unmute yourself, darling. Welcome.
Is it better now?
It keeps breaking. Are you not in the house? Are you moving?
No, I'm seated in the house. The telly is Wi-Fi and it's working. And I can't talk over the telly. So I'm using
It's breaking, my dear. Yeah. You know what? Let me tell you what to do. Send me a voice note and I'll play it to give your comment. Yeah? Okay. All right, darling. Send it now before I end. Okay. Right. Shida Spinal cannot send. She can't. I don't know why the connection is breaking. Sissy, I've done 2 hours, oh. It's time to
I can't
go.
believe it. I can't believe
Yes.
it. I said I wanted to
You
be
told me
the
to share my.
final
You say
caller.
people are not even liking, and we've been here.
I'm surprised. I was working. I had a meeting, like a late one. So I was catching the show in between, and I started listening maybe just around maybe half an hour, 40 minutes ago. And there was only 500 likes. No, 300. I'm surprised. Guys, like. This video is very important. It can help somebody. It can help another person like Annie to come to her senses and come out of that relationship today. So like, share, comment below. I've done
Okay.
my PSA for you. Guys, like I always say, Annie's case is blueprint of how not to do a relationship.
What happened now? Sissy, are you getting a call as well?
Oh, what happened? Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Okay, I said Annie and Tuface relationship marriage is the blueprint of how not to run your own relationship and marriage. There were so many red flags. I think everybody has said it from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
That she ignored. Okay. She entered the marriage. There were still red flags. There was still disrespect. There were still
It's
boundaries
not
not
even
being
red
set.
flags. It's red canopies. When their baby mamas popping up and down, which one is red flag? That's red canopy.
Those are not his.
Red ocean.
I don't believe that those are his baby mamas. Those people are his wives. They're her co-wives. Okay.
According to African culture, if they were not married to
in
the
my
same couple,
in
they're wives.
Uganda, if a woman has had a baby with a man, that's his wife. And if she's had 3-4 kids, hello, that's his wives. Apart from that, I think he has always wanted to be a polygamous man, right? I think she didn't take it seriously until he started doing what he was doing, but she was already deep into the relationship. So my thing is, don't take what you cannot handle. In the beginning, it may be okay, but at a point, if you know you can't handle a polygamous man, irrespective of money, irrespective of status, irrespective of all these things that may come into play, why you may think, okay, let me bend on this thing that it really makes me uncomfortable. Don't do it to yourselves. Don't. Don't. Because in the long run, it serves no purpose to you. Tubaba can leave the relationship as he's now chosen to do. He probably, yes, he's going to be feeling some kind of loss. This is somebody he's married, he's had kids with, but ultimately he'll be fine because he's living his life to the fullest. He's lived his life how he's wanted to live his life, with no boundaries, with no exceptions. He's lived it how he's wanted to.
Treasure, thank you so much for the super chat.
Whereas Annie, her entire being, her entire like her be all and end all to this man, and now she's turned around and she's got nothing out of it apart from her 2 beautiful kids, which is fantastic. But even your kids be your whole lifeline. So ladies, men, look at this relationship very well. Study it. Do case study. This is how not to do marriage. This is not love. This is not kindness. Two Baba's behavior is not a man who loves you, a man who cares about you, a man who values you. It's not. So anybody who's telling you that in 2025, maybe 50 years ago, fine. But 2025, you should not be accepting this type of thing in a relationship. So
Absolutely.
ladies, men, yeah, no, this is not it. This is not even struggle love. This is one, I don't even know what to class this one
Okay,
as,
it's
but
cancelled love. It's cancelled love.
uh,
Love that should not have happened.
it should never have started. It should never have
Yeah,
started. Love
yeah.
yourself. Love. I always say, even to my daughter, you should love yourself more than anybody. You should
Then
be
you love
selfish about
love.
yourself. Be selfish
You
about
keep saying I
yourself.
love
There's
love.
nobody.
I love love.
I love love.
What if
Me,
love
and to
doesn't
be, you
love
know
you?
me.
It's toxic love. Toxic
I
love.
love love, but
Love
stupid
is
love
good. We all
is not
love
the kind
love.
of
But
love.
if that love does not love you, unko,
If that love is not kind, if that love is not caring, if that love does not value you, please, that's not love, guys. It's not love. Stop. Run away. Flee, as they say, flee. Okay? That's not love. So yeah, all the best to Annie. I pray and hope that this really is the end of this relationship. It needs this soul tie or whatever tie this is, it needs to be broken so that both of them can be better people for whoever they choose to be with or whoever they want to be for themselves or whatever. But you can't sustain this relationship. It's beyond toxic. It's not healthy for them, for their kids, and just for her. Obviously, her mental health is declined. She's taking drugs allegedly, but it's not a healthy situation. This is not love. Love does not do this to people. So all the best to them, and I wish her speedy recovery. Well, both of them, if he's sick as well. That's my 2 pence, Auntie B. Thank you for
yeah,
all you
Claudia,
do.
thank I love you
Love you.
too. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. God bless you, my darling.
Welcome.
hmm Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. So many, so many, so many, so many gems on this show tonight. Wow, wow. Augusta, what happened? I see you for studio. Next thing, you don't jump out. Okay, you don't live now. Talk what you want talk. I put you for live. Oh yeah, talk, talk, talk. I never see you for a long time. You can't dey run. You cannot run. Oh yeah, no hiding place for you. Oh yeah, talk.
I wanted to just like stay at the back and listen and go. But when I kept hearing stop popping children, I said I have to come online to say something. You know, I've been on this part of when somebody is in a relationship that is not very good, that is toxic.
Yeah,
We shouldn't blame those women who keep popping children.
yeah.
We shouldn't blame them. Yes, it's good to give the advice. Stop popping children. The first time a social worker said, "Oh, you say is this, is that, but you have
Why you having children? Yeah.
Why you they talk like this? You understand?" So I felt really, really bad. And even as people are saying it now, I still felt
You are
bad.
triggered. Yeah.
Yes, I'm triggered. Most times, when women are in this kind of relation, they know they think with their heads.
Right.
You keep trying to do something that you think will pacify the man.
Right.
If I do this, maybe he will change.
Mhm.
If I do that, maybe he will change. My own case, after the first two girls, I said, okay, maybe if I born boy, he will change. Now, like, it became worse. Okay, maybe if I add one. My dear, even after having 4, I was still thinking of doing 2. 2 itself, now IVF, now I even go 2.
So those women they think said more babies go make the thing work.
Most times you think that will help you keep the home.
Right.
Most times, I would say, from my own view, I would say 90% there, you'll be thinking if I do, because especially if the man likes children.
Right.
My ex likes children.
Mhm.
So when you feel, oh, this man likes children, if I give more children,
He
maybe
will love me. He will be kind. Yeah.
It will make him come home. Not even the love, they talk around. I make him even come home as in make you the scam. Tuface is not home now. And if I want to look at the case of Tuface and Annie, Tuface called him. There was something I noted yesterday. Tuface called her Annie Macaulay.
Yes, I said it at the beginning of the show.
Annie is not part of Tuface, right? Yes, he loved her from when they were doing that their hide and seek love that they loved. But Annie saw everything from the beginning. The day I saw that proposal, I think it's in a play. I don't even know say they go last it like this. I thought they were joking because I was like, is Annie truly going to marry this man?
Yeah.
She thought everything from the beginning, like everybody had said. But if we look at it very well, both of them are broken, both of them are tired, both of them are stressed.
Yes,
But
you are
this
right.
is the best thing for the two of them.
Yes.
Tuface is tired. He doesn't give one F of anything where anybody won't talk. He said, I'm talking with my full chest. He is full. When a man is full, that is how he talks. Annie, on the other hand, is running everywhere, scatter. If she don't run, she don't forget herself. She has loved Tuface more than herself.
Yeah.
Annie doesn't have a she
don't get identity again. No, she don't get identity.
No identity, no self-esteem. Annie's life is built on Tuface. Like, if I don't have this man, I don't have a life.
I don't lose.
I won't blame her too much. I won't blame her too much because she started as a teenager. I don't think she dated another man. If I thought maybe a fling, she never had a real relationship with another man. So I don't think she has really seen love. This one is obsession. This one is not love. It's too much. Sometimes you give people space to breathe. Even women say sometimes need space to breathe.
Absolutely.
Tuface will be with family, you will disturb. Tuface will be like be with friends, you will call.
Because she's insecure. Yes.
She's very insecure. And the man has seen that you are always on him. So
yes.
He don't look and say
he don't tire. Tuface don't tire.
Tuface know that there is nothing I will do to Annie that will make her leave. When a man see you like that, he's not scared. He's not scared. So there's nothing, not they fear anything. And if they come back again, bet me, now Annie still go back, or now Annie people still go back.
Now so.
But before I go, let me say this thing. I think there is something that we don't know. From the way Toke and what's this girl that owns this television, from the way they spoke yesterday, married. From the way they spoke yesterday, something had happened, but they never wanted Tuface to come online. And for Tuface to come online, they behave like the CEO. He shouldn't have come online at that level. He shouldn't have come online. He's bigger than that.
Yeah.
I expected him to just do his divorce and keep quiet. Because the only reason why people are fighting Yoy today is because he came online. Just like the very insensitive. If he had just kept his thing to himself, then we'll see the looker with that Baba eye where we say the looker. Well, I believe we don't need to even talk too much.
I think it's even good for Annie. Eventually, it's good.
Yes,
because if you know at the beginning, somebody they thought saying nah, Annie supposed talk say they want divorce. Annie no get the courage to do them.
Annie will never say it. She will say mend it. She
yes.
will never say
it. Good.
She can go through this.
This is a blessing in disguise. It good as Tuface talking so that Annie go finally find her life.
But Mama, see, Tuface, before he came out to say that he has moved on, men know what they want. When
they don't show us video, so why would they with another woman?
Yes, now they don't put and say they don't show us and I want senator, I be one politician.
House of Rep, yeah.
But if I look where I'm fine past that woman, but
that one said be like somebody where they hide. The way she they adjust her clothes. I said this one they okay, so I be not too much alcohol.
Annie need to find herself. If Annie can find herself, this to all other women. Don't wait too long in that trade. If you miss it, if you enter the wrong trade, stop at the next stop. The farther you go, the more money you will pay to come back. Don't say for peace to rain. That peace will never rain.
I like the analysis. They not go too far because you go pay money to come back.
At the wrong wall you enter. I'm talking from experience. Come down immediately. And take so that you don't go pay too much, maybe now only one stop. If you go too far, you go lost your mental health, you go lost your self-esteem, and before you get it back, it takes the grace of God. Because the line between sanity and insanity is very slim. Only God will help Annie. I'm hurting for Annie, to be frank. My heart is hot for her. I'm feeling really, really bad for her. God will help her. Auntie Bina, so I will talk rich.
Thank you, Augusta. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate you, my dear. God bless you. Thank you for sharing with us. Thank you. So when we talk about, I'm just ending the show now. Please give us the thumbs up, subscribe. When we talk about not having more children when the relationship no good, people know they understand pidgin. Some of our people are not Nigerians, so make I know they speak pidgin. It's just that sometimes you both the entire person to speak. So when we talk about not having more babies when your relationship is not good, it's not to shame the woman or to blame her. It's about learning so that anybody that is listening now will understand. You don't have to have babies because you are doing kerewa. You can protect yourself. Birth control That's what I promote. Have babies when you want. So when Annie is announcing on the show that on that show on Netflix, say I was actually pregnant with twins, I'm like, really? So Augusta now, being a survivor herself, is making us understand that women in that situation think that, oh, maybe because she didn't have sons, that maybe if I have a male child, but there's nothing that will change Two-Face. Nothing. If you like have a whole generation, he can never change. That's who he is. So, you women out there listening to this, and you know that your relationship is bad, you know that there's no way this thing is something that you're going to endure for the rest of your life because you're already feeling a certain kind of way. Or you brothers, stop, don't have more children. Don't. You can do something about it. Please. So, yeah, maybe we'll just leave on here today. Thank you so much, everybody. There's so much to talk about in terms of learning, lessons, and all that good stuff regarding this situation. We are wishing Annie, she's still our African queen, as Braben, just shared with us. I'm wishing her all the very best going forward. Healing, healing, and total restoration for her. It's never too late. They say she's just 40. So she's still a very young woman. Women that are older than her are still finding love. So many women who are in their 60s are finding love. 50 plus, they are finding love. So 40-year-old, beautiful. That one, she will find love. Shebi, we see it every day on social media now. So I just pray that God will give her the strength to be able to, first of all, heal. Annie needs a lot of healing. Two-Face needs healing too. Because this obsession about carrying different women, so it's not normal. Especially when you are in a committed relationship, you are married. It's not normal for you to feel the need to constantly be carrying people. It's an addiction. So even himself, may God intervene in his life. Whatever makes him feel the need that he needs to keep sleeping with every woman or women, whether married, not having any respect for his marriage, his vows, his family, there's something wrong there. And any woman that is carrying on with, Two-Face, thinking that, oh, Annie was like that, 15, 20 years ago, she thought that, oh, he will change. Two-Face will never change. This is who he is. So good luck to any woman that is, sleeping with him now and feeling like, oh, I'm cool. I've arrived. We have a lot of lessons to learn. So I still want to touch on this. On Tuesday, we're going to talk about 10. I have 10 lessons from this Annie and Two-Face Idibia's very turbulent 12 years of marriage and, whether 20 years of relationship. So join me on Tuesday. Please give us a thumbs up. This is all for learning. I'm wishing them love and light. It's not about dragging anybody. It's about what can we do right. As I said, PK is always teaching us it's not about everybody is okay. Two-Face is lovely guy. People love him. Annie, people love her. But they are not the right fit. You need to find your right fit. There are women out there who don't care. If you like, sleep with the whole of Africa. They will never have any issue. Not be somebody be Cubana wife, Cubana chief priest wife with all this. Did you see the way the Kenyan woman has been dragging him? I'm beginning to think that it can't me. There's something else in that matter. So yeah. Tomorrow. It's tomorrow, yeah? Billionaire. Thank you, Jerry. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Okay. Let's do it tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow. I have 10 valuable life lessons that you can learn from this situation so that you don't become a victim, whether you are male or female. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging with me tonight. Oh my God, 2.5 hours. I haven't been here for this long for a long time. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you are enjoying this and found it useful. If you only joined now, please start the show from the beginning. I shared 10 real reasons why when you are in a relationship whereby You are obsessively loving that person. You need to start the show from the beginning. Share it with people. When you say, if I don't love this person, I will cry. Nobody cry because of love. Nobody they cry. Now what you keep Annie there be that. So you guys, please, if you've not caught the show from the beginning, I hope start it from the beginning and watch it, and you will really, really learn. Be very selfish about your mental, emotional, physical well-being. Aye, we made you. Ola told us just now, marriage is not a do or buy affair. If it's not working, this one, as far as I'm concerned, is Otikoja, sell, buy, use, buy, date. So Augusta told us, pay. The more the train goes, the more you will pay to come back. Jansen, just come down now so that you not pay too much. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you love what we've done tonight, you appreciate the learning and the lessons, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye-bye.